Hey there everybody, this is Dr. Ogres and welcome to episode 18 of my Let's Play EVE Online. Alright, so I've been in pod for a couple hours now, and I've been looking into 6-CZ49, and these gates have all been camped pretty much solid for 2 hours. You can see I've got some damage. I went into the Rebelier gate thinking I was going to just pop out and go do something in low sec instead. But in fact, I got decloaked pretty quickly when I came back to the gate. I got too close to a wreck. So that's been a hoot and a half. This is post-patch, so this is... you can see instead of 0.0 it's now -.2, which is what we call the true sec status of the system, and it's always been that way. It just never showed it to you before. The lower that goes, it goes all the way down to -1.0. I don't think I've ever seen a -1.0 system, but in theory that's how low it goes, and the lower that number here, the better the loot and stuff you'll get out of the system. So I'm trying to make these guys a little paranoid, so maybe they'll dock up. Every now and again I'm going to drop a probe, and I'm going to keep warping around. I'm cloaked up, so if I just keep dropping probes out every so often and do some scanning or nothing at all even, you can really screw with people's heads. As far as they know, I'm nobody, but I could be a alt that's just here for scouting purposes. I could be, getting ready to set up a Sino. All kinds of great stuff could be happening, and any of it could be true. You never know. But clearly that gate is a little hard for me to get into just because of all the wreckage. So I'm probably going to... gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to do at this point in time. Probably going to bounce around in this pocket a little bit. Because when we looked at the dot land maps, if you'll recall, there was a few systems that had... all the gates can't be. See these two gates, there's nobody on them. But if we look at our .land Eve maps... evemaps.land.net. And we go for Syndicate. Alright, so we came into Rebelier, but this whole pocket right in here, there's a lot of places to go and see what's going on. I think if I go to, where to? I guess I go to... I was interested in seeing what this system's about, because it's actually got a name. So maybe I'll go through 6E. Well, that's out of scan range from me now. Never, ever, 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 ever sec a fleet invite. Just randomly. That's always bad. Guy, I mean, you could be someone who just really wants me to fly with you because you like the Let's Play, but you could also just be someone in one system over who's gonna just warp everybody on top of me and kill me. So I'm gonna have to say no. Always send a message and let me know what's going on if you're interested in flying. I presume that you have no ill intentions, mostly because you're not in system here, but not happening. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to head... I'll go out... I don't see any ships on scan, so I'm going to go out through PVH8-O, and I'm going to go pop it around, and I'm going to see what's over in this system. Might see if there's a ship or something I can pick up in the pocket. I don't know. There are stations and things, so I mean it's not like it's the the end of the world out here, but the market's going to be more expensive. So, okay, so I'm going to do that for a bit, and should anything exciting or entertaining happen, I will pick it up with you guys in a moment. Well, I can't hang here for long, but this is interesting. See these bubbles here? This is what I was talking about with the drag bubbles. They're each positioned so that coming into this gate at the wrong angle will pull you into a bubble past the gate. So you'd be stuck out here where you'd be easily shot and killed by somebody. It's pretty interesting stuff. So, let's see, because they pulled me into it. What I did was I came from a nearby planet. I saw them on scan, but there are no ships here. But if they had done it right, there'd be a cargo container, secure container just floating out in space. And I would be basically decloaked and on that right now. Stands, all I have is just a short little run back to the gate. It's a slow run. Very slow. But ideally, you know, this is exactly the kind of thing you need to look out for. And I bounce off of planets and things specifically to kind of avoid these, because typically they're set up for gate to gate. So if we look at this, for example, and you know, that bubble there, was behind us. It's coming from. Let's just see what we're lining up at. So this one lines up with that planet, right? Probably the customs office, and I don't know what that one's lining up to. That's weird. And then this lines up, see, this gate over here. So if you warp directly from this Stargate to this Stargate, you wind up in this bubble. And that's just kind of the way that works. It's one of the mechanics. But if you're careful, these don't typically become a huge problem for you. This bubble just seems like in a weird position. I don't know what it's pointing at. I don't see anything out there. Weird. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to show you that and kind of talk a little bit about the drag bubbles. So we're on our way to Orval. I'm going to try to get a ship out there and see if we can't make our way back. The pipe the other direction is really just ugly. So we're going to try it this way. So, alright, back in a sec. See, this one here did it right. I came in at a different angle, so it didn't affect me at all, but this one hits the nearest planet. This one is from the gate. So the gate that comes into this system, this one right here, would pull you past this and into this bubble. But directly between there is this right here. Evoke left a can right there, and you would go through this. You'd come within 2,000 kilometers, 2,000 meters rather, of this can. Your cloak would go away. You'd wind up in this bubble where you would be shot and killed. So that's how that works. Always be careful. Always be careful of the drag bubbles when in 0-0. So, alright, back at it. One jump out to Warball, and then it seems quiet right here. It's not as, I haven't seen any other ships in space, but there's only 4 of us. So I could theoretically get back in here and do some work. Where I would go after that is anybody's guess, but we're gonna see what we can come up with. So, all right, be back in a bit. So I've got a Claymore and a Claw camping this gate right now. I don't know how successful they're being. I think they're. I mean, the Claymore's way out. He's way off gate. Claw. I could annihilate him before Claymore ever got into range. Manticore just popped in. That might be associated. No, doesn't look like it. Well, these guys don't even look like they're... Pod squad. I don't know. So I was close enough to Dixie. I went and I got a Vexor, and it's sitting in Orval right now. And I'm just trying to get it in here to do some actual work. But if not, I'll go back to Placid here in a bit, and I'll do some stuff in there. So we'll see. I was hoping they were going to blow somebody up on this gate, and I could really see how their tactics worked. Atron. Nope. I didn't get the Atron. So to me, it looks like maybe they're camping the bubbles, not necessarily the gate. This guy's tanking rats, keeping them off with a claw. But I could annihilate a claw before they ever got into range of me. So I don't know. We'll try it again. We'll see in a bit. All right. I think I've got a window of opportunity here. The gate was clear a second ago. Fingers crossed. Got the Vexor. It's more of a PvP fit than a PvE fit, but we're going to go with that for now. And that command ship claw were on that gate pretty long time. Swapped out to a Geddon. I've seen a couple ships in and out of there. What I'm really looking for here is making sure there are no scouts on the gate, which looks like we're clear. Alright, wish me luck. Looks like we're clear. Looks like we're clear. Loki's 83 kilometers away. Hits pretty hard for that distance. So one shot and I got off. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. I knew that Loki was there though. If I'm not mistaken, it shot lasers at me, which is weird. But okay, so I'm in space. I have some things scanned down that I can do. What I'm going to queue right now is going to keep my eye out for probes real quick. And I'm going to do some bouncing here. And presuming that everything comes out okay, I will jump into a combat site here. But I'm just going to sit here and scan for a while, making sure that I don't see combat probes anytime real soon. And I'll catch up with you guys in a second when I'm sure we're relatively safe. Alright, I think we're clear. So this is 0-0, and I'm expecting this to be relatively hard. We'll see how it goes. Railguns on that Loki, by the way, which... why? That was weird. So I'm going to bounce just a couple more times. Then I'm going to jump into this combat site. I'm not so sure how the Vexor is going to do, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Alright. This one. Going at 100. Keeping our eyes out. We got +1 in here. So it's kind of just like LOSEC. You've got to watch real close on your directional scan. Remove those, please. Thank you. Mostly because I just don't want them to be cluttering my view right now. Oh, of course it's got a gate. Oh well, that's life. Oh, Tengu. It's close. What's close? The FD gate is close. Pull that down to a short. Alright, we're okay. We're okay for now. Well, Tengu's gone. We're still at 7 in local. Alright, I'm really slow, so I'll pick this up when I get on the gate. Come on. Vagabond on long. Short is clear. Really watching out for the probes more than anything else. This is a site you would actually have to probe all the way down. Alright. Let's see, where's my out going to be? Got nothing behind me right now. Planet 9, 11, other way around. Oh, great. I'm nervous. These battleships make me anxious. Bunkers though, maybe some good stuff in there. That's 9, that's 11. Keep an eye on the armor. On him. Being disrupted. Dampened. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Here. Vagabond on long again. Back short. Short's clear. Boom. Pulse on that. Check the scan. Check back on long. Long vagabond still there. He's probably on this gate. It does make me nervous, but Anything is missing? Missing? I think they're all missing, which is good. Let's take that real quick. Oh, somebody's hitting me. Let's check the log real quick. I can handle that for right now. I need to get him in targeting range for my drones, though. The occasional hit's not going to give me any trouble. So I'm going to stop the ship just a little bit into range. Come on.
To give this command to a drone requires that you have an active target.
Come on. Come on. Get closer. Closer. Come on. I don't want to fly right at him, but I need to get in range for the drones. Let's align that to 10. There we go. And get the drones on him, and then I can realign the planet. 9 or 11. There we go. Well, let's see how the drones do against a battleship-sized ship. So we haven't ever looked at one of these. This is Dominic's hull. It's a drone boat more often than not. For some reason they use guns, because rats don't use drones. Doing pretty good. Medium drones on a big ship like that, pretty decent damage. They're not moving very fast, so we should be pretty good.
The capacitor is empty. The
we go. Armor. Let's see how we do. Not too bad by the looks of it.
The capacitor is empty.
I think we're going to take him down. It's very exciting. Vexer takes down Dominic's. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, this is actually going to work out pretty well. And this will be pretty profitable for me. As long as I can keep my armor up, I'll be okay. Pointed at the right place.
The capacitor is empty.
Sweet, there he goes. Alright, those drones back.
The capacitor is empty.
Alright. Made it. Woot. Alright. I need to pull a little bit more range on it, I think. I don't know if I can tank this all.
The capacitor
I'm nervous because I have to get back in a range to get even a lock on them, and I have to be within 45 to use the drones. I should put the drone range mod on this ship.
The capacitor is empty.
I'm only slightly faster than they are. I have been at this for like 5 hours too. The odds of me making a huge mistake are going way up. Lookout towers and stuff. I want to know what's in those bunkers. Alright, alright.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Alright, I'm going to warp to planet 9. I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna hope it's still here. hopefully give me enough capacitor time to get my armor rep back up.
Warp drive active. The capacitor is empty.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna scan here and get my cap up and rep, and then when I'm done with that I'll go back in and hopefully they'll all still be there. So I'll catch you guys in. Alright, we're repped up and I think we're clear on scan again, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try.
Warp drive.
Enough time for a tasty beverage. I'm probably gonna need to stop and get some food soon, even if that means I don't clear this thing out. Don't know if I like it. Alright, let's head this way. Alright, let's see if we can get this targeted up. And get the hammers out. Hammer time! And this guy's coming close. So our outpoint is planned. This guy is going to be ready for shooting at here in a second. Come on, there he goes. Maybe. There we go. Alright. I may clear this room. It would make me a happy camper. Certainly not going to make me any friends with the serpentis, though. Oh, that system over there, that was, I did not know, that's the headquarters of the Inataki? I don't know how it's pronounced. Bureau, which is the syndicate, this is kind of their space. So that's like their HQ system. I guess they're sort of like a semi-independent factionist group of Galente. Yeah, I spent some time, poked around. Didn't see anything terribly interesting. Well, it's a very small rock. But it was cool. I did a little digging on the backstory on that. It's neat. I think that's one of those ones that they don't really have a whole ton of information on. I'd like to know more. CCB, write to me chronicles on that. This is going well. Okay, good. This guy's not going to be in range. Yes.
The capacitor is
Ooh, I killed the trigger. Super. just a little too fast for you, aren't I? Alright, let's cut the speed. Why are they never flying at me? We're gonna break a rule. We're just gonna approach. I want to get them in before these guys get too close to me. They're all cruisers. Yeah, so I'm not terribly worried about them, but I want to have the battleships off my back by then. Come on. There we go. Alright, which was my out? Where was my out? Ah, I've lost my out. There it is. Okay. I lost my exit. Alright, I feel better now. Alright, now they're getting a little too close for comfort because I forgot to set my speed back to full. Log. Not bad. It's not that bad. Drake out there somewhere. Short stand still clear. This is hurting. Alright. It's just too close to me. I'll let him get in too close. Come on. Come on, Jones. Come on. You're gonna get me killed, Jones. You're gonna get me killed. Oof. That was a little too close. Oh, God. Okay, it's getting late, and I have got to work again tomorrow. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to call it here. I didn't get to clear the room, but this was my first little foray into 0-0, and honestly, Vexor was probably not the greatest ship in the universe to have this particular adventure. I love it, but I needed something beefier. So I'm going to go ahead and get to my off-grid tactical, get the armor up a little bit, and go ahead and get out of this system and dock it up in Orval. Then I'm going to try to get back through the other side later at some point. I don't know when. Hopefully be able to get some more things going pretty soon. So, alright guys, thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon.